first step is we've got to avoid careless mistakes. So when I add across, we've got to be careful. 400,000 plus 20,000 plus 5,000 plus 800 plus 700. 426,500. And we're dividing that by 4 to get the fair share of 106,625. Okay? Keep in mind that fair share, we're dividing by 4, not because the rules to divide by 4. You're dividing by 4 because there's 4 people in the process. Okay. Then 398,000 plus 21,000 plus 6,000 plus 600 plus 600 leaves us with 426,200. And when you divide that by 4, you get 106,550. For Steve, we're going to add across 390,000 plus 23,000 plus 7,000 plus 900 plus 800. 421,700. You divide it by 4, we get 105,425. And finally, 392,000, 26,000, 3,000, 800, and 900. We get $422,000. It's $422,700. We divide it by 4, we get 105,675. And that's our chart. When I give these items away, the house is goes to Mike. Car goes to John. The Yankee tickets go to Steve. The TV goes to Steve. And the computer goes to John. So right away, Mike gets the house. Joe gets no items. Steve gets the tickets and the TV. And John gets the car and the computer. And right away, I'm going to go to my final answer area, and it'll all be written down for you already anyway. And I'm going to write again. Mike gets the house. Joe has nothing. Steve is the ticks and the TV. And John is the car and the computer. You can do it in shorthand. I don't care. Okay. But right away, take your items and give them away. If my item is more than my fair share, it's 106,625 minus, or 400,000, I should say, minus 106,625. So he's going to pay $293,375 for this house. Joe, since he gets no items, gets the full fair share of $106,550. Steve's items are $7,900. So $105,425, and I subtract $7,900. Steve is going to get $97,525. And finally, John's items are worth $26,900. So he's going to get $78,775 to make him whole. And that's how I pay people, or people get paid. Okay? Now, we're going to add up all the money being paid out. So I add $106,550 plus $97,525 plus $78,775. And that is $282,850. And I'm paying out $293,375. And this is how I'll get my surplus. 293, 375. We have a surplus of $10,525. $10,525. We're going to divide that by 4 once again. Not because 4 is the magic number, it's because there's 4 people here. That's why we're dividing. That's why we're dividing by 4. When I take that number and divide it by 4 on my trusty cell phone calculator here, I get $2,631.25. To the people who are getting money, we just added on. Plus 106,550. So 109,181.25. 97,525 plus 2,631.25. We're going to get 101,156.25. 78,775 plus 2,631.25. We're going to get $81,406.25. And now, when you pay, you subtract 293,375 minus 2,631.25. And we pay $290,743.75. And what I would do on all these, 109,181.25, 101,156.25, 81,406.25, and I get, hold on one second. Hold on one second. And this is why you want to add these. When I add these up, I was off by $1,000. So let me go back and fix my mistake. So actually, they'll be learning from that. Okay. This number here, I just wrote it down wrong. It should be 100,156.25. So now when I add them all up, 109, 181.25 plus 81, 406.25, and now I get these 3 gets add up exactly to what I'm paying. Okay? And that's what should happen every single time.